Hey, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Oh, happy Sunday. Mm, mm. Closer to damn Monday. Ain't that some mess? That's some bullshit. That's really some bullshit. It was just Friday. Friday evening. It was just Friday evening, girl. It's already Sunday. Mm-mm. Nah, bruh. Anyway, I'll be all right, I guess. Anyway, good morning, you guys. It's your girl, honey, the he, she, the queen, Jerika, honey. I'm not one of your favorite fairies, and I'm never gonna try to be. Welcome, welcome to my channel. To all the people that just gonna come in and leave out, welcome and goodbye. To all the ones that's gonna come in and troll, do your thing, bitch. And do the ones that's going to subscribe, welcome, and continue to look forward to content and stuff like that. I don't plan on deleting this live, what have you, whatever the connection is. I guess it'll do what it do once I save it and, upload it to YouTube. But, welcome. I definitely want y'all to go check out my two lives, which is videos now, that I did last night on being a butch queen. I've talked about some of my experiences growing up and stuff like that. Touched very light on things that I experienced growing up. I mean, it's so much to my life. It's so many stories that I can tell and stuff like that. And if you want to have a story time of things that I've done, which ain't really just sad story time, it's really lit and freaky and all that type of stuff. So if you have life, go check out my story times. It's on TikTok and stuff like that. I'm gonna put my TikTok in the description after I get done with this live. So definitely go follow me on TikTok. Get it up, And y'all definitely see the views that I get on my TikToks and stuff like that. And damn, he got this many followers, but his views is high, up there. So yeah, that's hating ass bitches. I got content that would definitely have went somewhere, but hating assholes and talk being very censored and just girl, I'm not the type. I don't feel like that's a home for me. I feel like YouTube is home because I get to cuss. I be uncensored, unfiltered, and just be completely me because I didn't want to get to paying bills and all that just to be censored and a whole different person in order to make a platform happy. So no, I'm like, here, I'm on YouTube. I got my music on here. I got my content, all that good stuff, and I'm able to cuss or whatever. And I know people come in being a hating ass because they're homophobic and they start reporting my live and all this type of stuff because they are homophobic. But instead of, opening their mind and their hearts up to experiencing the thing that they hate or the people that they hate, they rather just instead of just going to somebody else's channel, they rather sit up there and hate on you and shit. It's just like, damn, y'all wake up. It's just misery, bullshit. Anyway, get up in here, tap the screen, share. You might not stay, but somebody else might, and definitely subscribe, girl, and press that button, whatever the bell that that I'm going live. People tend to forget that. Press that so you will know that a bitch, so you'll be notified that a bitch is going live. So yeah, go check out my Being a Butch Queen part 1, part 2, which is really just part 2. I ain't put the part 1, but you know what I mean, girl. If not, then girl, you might not even want to be on my shit. So go check that out. I talked very lightly about my experiences. I really wasn't trying to shade anyone, but even if it came off shady, it is what the fuck it is. If you feel a type of way, it's on you. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But yeah, definitely go check that out. Hi, what's up? Good morning. Good morning, honey. Tap the screen up. Tap it up, guys. It's okay. It's free. So yeah, about my story time. Definitely go check that out when I leave the when I leave. Shit, I gotta burp a little bit. But anyway, definitely go check out my story times. I think I have some on here. I don't think I have all of them on YouTube, but I definitely got all of them on TikTok, where I originally told them. But yeah, if not, subscribe, and I'll definitely leave my TikTok shit information in the description. So yeah, y'all, good morning. You like my story? I ain't never been asked that. Mom's cool. Hey, what's up, you guys? Mom's is out. Mom's cool or whatever, girl. They be minding or whatever, and they see some light girl, they flock to it, just like me, bitch. I be hating when people talk about you attract what you are. No, that's not really the case, bitch. You be attracting shit even when you heal or healed than you were or healed than you were 10 years ago. You still attracted, but it's up to you whether you allow it in your life. It's up to you. You still gonna attract shit. But I like Moss Girl. I never tap the screen with my ooh, all freaky. Ooh, definitely subscribe. Is it big? Is it big? Ooh. Is it big though? Like, hey, if it ain't got no girth, don't subscribe to me. Like, don't. I like it big. I love me a freak now. Gotta match my sexual energy, honey. If you can't match it, girl, ain't gonna be no balance. I'm gonna be, trying to be. Fuck that. Yes, I am younger. I ain't gonna lie. No, it ain't. What? Really? Girl, don't talk that shit if it ain't hitting. Like, if it ain't gonna hit, you can't slap a bit like a mic, girl. That's what I intend to do. You ain't got no pretty tip. The tip big, girl. You can choke me, girl, with it, then ain't no point. Ain't no point. Hey, ain't no Asian hate over here. That's all right. Ain't no Asian hate over here. My Asian brothers and sisters, hey, girl. Y'all can subscribe to me, too. Hell, long as a bitch can feel it, that's okay. It ain't gotta be no monster. It ain't gotta be no man dink. It ain't gotta be that. Long as a girl can feel it. Long as the girl can feel it, that's okay. That's okay. Ain't no Asian head over here. Ain't that. Okay? I've never actually fucked an Asian before. I never have. But I wouldn't mind seeing what that's about. Shoot. Girl. I've never been actually hit on by an Asian before. Wait a minute, is that the man? Is that him? That I had saw at the Dollar Tree? Is that him? Girl. No, that's not him, but in that truck, though. Anyway, girl. Oh, feel the dig. I gotta feel it. Like Rihanna said, if I don't feel it, I ain't gonna lie. Feel it, I ain't faking, no. Yeah, I ain't faking. I ain't faking a motherfucking thing. Hell no. If you can't handle that business, when I was big single is different from being single. When I was big single, y'all tap it up. Tap the screen up, bruh. Don't be no hating ass bitch. Yes, I'm gay. Yes, I'm a butch queen. Yes, I'm all that. Yes, I'm a girl. Yes, I'm all that, bitch. All of them. Get in here. It's okay. It's okay. You ain't gonna get the gay on you. I ain't casting no spells this morning. But get up in here, tap the screen, y'all. It's okay. You'll be all right. You'll be all right, girl. But yeah, I gotta feel it. I gotta feel it. I'm not finna act like I did. I'm not doing none of that. And that's why people may not like me, and and I don't get it. But me being a Sagittarius, we are the most hated sign and stuff. Because we are blunt as fuck and people cuss assholes. But bitch, I live in my truth. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you for what, bitch. You can't whoop me. And even if you did, bitch, that's gonna be worse. Cause I'm damn sure. Ooh, he got a nice head. I'm damn sure gonna say my shit. Don't let me get my ass whooped. I'm definitely gonna say shit. Either way, girl, the femininity is femininity, okay? It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's doing what it's supposed to do, girl. But yeah, go check out my videos and stuff. Go check out my music. I sing, I write music, I do all those things. So you can go check out my music too, stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't necessarily have a topic this morning. I definitely want to come over here and get my time, do my due diligence on my page, cause girl, dude, got real cool. But yeah, y'all don't be scared. Get up in here and leave a comment. Ask me questions. You can ask me anything you want to ask. Be a little disrespectful, whatever, bitch. If I feel disrespected, most likely I'll read you or I block you. But yeah, y'all get up here. It's okay. It's okay, girl. But yeah, well, since we talking about sizes and stuff like that, I am still a size queen. I definitely, like a 8 and above. Hell, if we was, being honest, a 8 and above, bitch. Preferably dark meat. Preferably dark meat, bitch. But 8 and above. But I could deal with a 6, a 7, and stuff like that, as long as it got girth and a hook and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm a size queen. I'm gonna forever be a size queen because it's something about that touching your spots, girl. Touching that goddamn P spot, bitch, and being all deep in your pussy, and then they talking all that shit, girl, sucking your neck, all that type of shit, looking up on and all that, bitch. Who? They are propounding your shit, girl. Talking about you like that shit, don't run. Oh. Yes, bitch. But yeah, I ain't come up here to talk about dicks this morning, but bitch, I love me a piece. But yeah, like I was talking about on my video, being a butch queen, 1 and 2. I talked, like I said, very lightly about my experiences. They all wasn't bad. It's just unfortunately, I had a lot of horrible experiences. But in its entirety, it wasn't an atrocious, I want to say, experience. Things could have went differently. But like I said, I wouldn't change my entire experience. Just I could have done without a lot of the trauma experiences that I had. Bitch, I would still be a good person, still be grateful, still be, a protector, still be this bit, whatever, and still be able to tell people about my experiences. But I mean, I guess I had to go through it so I can relate and tell people about my testimony. Like a young princess, a butch princess, bitch. Growing up very feminine, having all that sugar in my tank, girl. It was bound to go a certain way. But you have to be all like that. It really didn't. It was a lot. It was a lot. But I didn't want to get into it. I just definitely want people to subscribe and go check it out. I just did those videos yesterday. I want people to check that out. If you have queer children, I definitely want you to be able to watch the videos with them and stuff like that. Parental control, whatever, do what you do. But definitely create that space to talk about it with your children, because you don't want your child growing up thinking that you hated them. You don't want them to grow up thinking that, or a mistake, or that how they are is wrong. I keep telling people, you cannot beat homosexuality out of the person. It's like, can you beat, just ask yourself, can we beat the heterosexual out of us? No. And then y'all equate homosexuality to the morality, like homo equals bad, being hetero equals good. No, that's ignorant. Ignorant as hell. If you believe that, jump off the cliff. But yeah, it's like, no. And then y'all want to dehumanize us. Don't do that to your children. Don't do that. Because it's not fair. It's not cool. And then don't let your queer child have siblings and you totally shun that side of them, or you ostracize them. You kick them out. It's a lot of queer children that's out on their own at 13 on up. possibly even younger. And I've seen how horrible it can be. Like seeing the percentage of suicides, children committing suicide because their parents ostracized them, shunned them. Was like that Bible gave a lot of parents the authority, the unmitigated gall, bitch, to, you know, feel good in they being a horrible parent. You telling me you can allow into the family, embrace them, and be like, oh, that's just something they do, and then find out your kid is gay and totally kick them out, be ready to, you know, I ain't raised you to be that way. It gave a lot of, y'all be talking about, a lot of single mothers talking about, complaining about the dad or the father not taking care of the kids. Well, maybe they gave them permission. The Bible gave them permission to leave their child because they saw the sugar in their tank. Y'all complain about that. Y'all already. So what's the complaint? They probably saw the sugar in their tank too, and they left. I ain't finna be here and raise that. I ain't finna be here and deal with that. So what's the complaint? What's the complaint? Let me go in here and check out my clothes. Make sure if they done or not. But y'all can come up here, like, share, and subscribe, girl. Y'all get up here, like, share, subscribe. Come on, it's okay. But yeah, girl, that's not cool. I mean, and if you can't push a child unconditionally, you won't punish them. You can't control for who they are. Then you might as well let somebody else raise them, because they don't need to grow up thinking that gay is wrong or you're a demon. You are. You guys, hold up. Excuse me.
So what? Them top ones are out of order. I know, right?
Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, that's exactly what I need.
Miss Terry, you go enjoy your day. And you go from your camera. Clean up and put my new plug-ins in, my refills. Girl, not with Chaz there, they.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I should tell me I'm so proud of her.
Hey, y'all get up here, tap the screen. Tap the screen, like, share, and subscribe. Definitely subscribe, girl. My goal is to get to 700. To get to 700. Come up here, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, that was so sweet. That was. That's so sweet. But I usually get the energy from black women. It usually be the black men. They be like they gonna get the gay on them. I be like, no, like no. But yes, um, I want to go back to the Asian. Talking about I've never dated an Asian before. I've never spoke to, besides going to a restaurant. Yeah, of course. I mean, who hasn't? But I've never been approached. I've never been chased or what have you, or courted by an Asian before. I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, I love the culture. I want shit a Jet Li or a Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee. There's other Asians, like definitely the Asians that was in Romeo Must Die. The villain, I forgot his name on the movie, but he was so damn fine. Oh, and then they was dressed in them suits. They was so fine. Or if y'all remember Romeo Must Die, oh my gosh, with Aaliyah, the queen that passed away, honey. But it was fine. The villains always was fine as men. The villains always was fine as fuck. I'm like, damn, nigga, I want to be on their side. Because if you a villain and you ugly, bitch, you can't leave me. You cannot leave me. Bitch, you just gonna leave me, bitch? No. But yeah, that was so sweet though. I ain't want to turn that down. If it gets hot, I need my clothes to be dry as fuck and stuff. So I appreciate that. But yeah, I've never been approached, but I would definitely one. And if if you have a little swag or whatever, and he ain't gotta be hood, but just have swag, that would be nice. That would be nice. I mean, Caribbean, had a Latino, I had a white guy. For sexually, I've never actually dated outside my race. But I would well, let me go ahead and talk about that. I've never had the opportunity to really just date. I mean, the opportunity, whereas the dude would, touch me, because I am on that for it's like I don't want to chase, or whatever, but it is what it is. You understand? Like I'm problematic, cause bitch, I'm a queen. Why the fuck would I need to chase? I ain't no need to chase nobody, bitch. The family, they gonna bring a motherfucker in. They gonna look and be like, ooh, damn, okay, and then we go from there. But yes, I could. Yes, I can. I have approached some guys, yes. But anyway, dating outside my race, I haven't. I have had sex out of my race, yes. I mean, of course. I have definitely gotten to know, say that's part of the dating process in the beginning, but we're actually like going on a date and getting to know. No, I have not. I have not like been courted in that sense by non-black gays in that sense, and I wouldn't mind. Honestly, I've always been open. I've always been open to dating outside my race. There's nothing wrong with that. I have nothing against dating outside of your race. I know there's conversations I would definitely want to ask interracial couples. Do they talk about the history and all that good stuff, and how they deal with that? Do they go to therapy and all that type of stuff, or counseling, to find out better ways of communicating it or discussing it, and stuff like that? So each person feel heard and actually should research it together. Cause why not? Why not research, especially if you plan on having kids together and stuff like that, as this pertains to interracial gay dating. Interracial gay dating. If you decide to adopt, even if I'll just say, if you are black and white, interracial dating, then you decide to adopt an Asian baby, or African baby, ever. How I would not even decide to date someone outside my race. I want to know the culture. It's okay and it's good to research and understand the culture so you can get a good understanding. So it definitely showed that you ain't really out here trying to pander. You ain't just doing it because oh it's cool, or you just experimenting. Like no, nobody want to be your guinea pig. So before you even decide to come over here and me learn about my culture, and then actually ask me questions, and we not, I guess, blame each other or make each other feel blamed or whatever. But it's definitely got to be talked about, and I don't things gonna come out. So I mean, I get it, but I get it. I get what other gay people, black gay people, it could be exhausting just thinking about dating outside of your race. You have to explain 4C hair and all this type of stuff. It could very well be exhausting. But if your potential partner or whatever cares enough to acknowledge certain things, stuff like that, well, not certain things, all of it, and care enough to sit and we talk and really be trying to get to know each other, to just be an open, I'm gonna say like an open wound, girl, just pull into it, and sure we both heard and stuff like that, feel seen and all that good stuff. But I haven't really experienced. I mean, I have talked to, I have got a taste. I'm gonna say a taste of what it feels to date outside my race. And when I tell you, it was it, it was like it was sometimes like talking to a wall, certain things to say and all that type of stuff. But the fact that he was willing to, I guess, go back and forth and I guess try to, but it was a lot of character flaws, I would say. I talked about the guy before. He was doing my he was a mobile mechanic, and to him, he was real handsome and all that good stuff. And the fact that he didn't act like he was gonna get the gay on him, or I mean, it was he had to protect his manhood. Versus I was able to encounter a black guy that was my neighbor, and he came up to ask the mobile mechanic to, I guess, try to ask him about something about his car, and he was acting like he had to protect his manhood versus the white presenting man that fixed my car. And it's like, damn, the shit that I experienced, I mean, the white presenting man, because he was mixed with other shit, but he was white presenting, even hugged me, dapped me up, touched like the nape of my back, all this type of stuff, and didn't feel like he was gonna get the gay on him. I see the differences. I see the differences. I see how far back us as black people are and stuff like that. Cause black people treat being gay or being homosexual like a disease, and white people treat it sometimes like it, they most so tolerate, or they're more open to it because they had time to be. But I saw the differences. I'm like, this is sad. It's real sad. It's real sad. And I had to admit, when things like my car broke down a few times or whatever, a black person never stopped to help me. It was white people in a deep country where I knew it was racist, prejudice, but they still stopped and helped me. They still stopped helping me. She was the woman. I remember the woman, and she was, bragging about. I had stopped and stopped to help me. I'm like, girl, you ain't need no, but you need a gold star for that. But anyway, the fact that they try to make sure that good. I'm like, but I was in Alabama, was not gonna ask for help. Just asked this black dude, for a lighter, because my nerves was bad. He was up here trying to ignore me, ignore me the whole time on me. Like I'm trying to ask for money or something. I'm like, But Black Lives Matter. Not all Black lives don't matter to y'all. So I saw that, and it wasn't that long after the brawl, I'm say Alabama Brawl. And I'm like, okay, if it was me, I don't believe that black people would have, other black people would have did shit. Cause me being a fairy and all this type of stuff, yeah, I don't believe that. I really don't. But I definitely try to stand up, use my platform for black people. I see what black men go through. Like I'm still a black man, but it's still it's things like the black community need to need to heal from. Because I really don't get a lot of love from my own community. Don't really be feeling like I belong with them and stuff. But that's neither here nor there, bitch. It is what it is. But back to the interracial dating, I would definitely do it. I would, but presented with the opportunity, I wouldn't want him to be any other than his race. I wouldn't want him to try to pander or try to, it's ways of doing it and stuff. And I would definitely want him to be himself and me be me, and you know, hash things out how it should be. Because things I'm gonna say, um, it would be a lot, but maybe not. Maybe not. Hey, but I'm prepared. If I, for example, date a white man, I'm prepared for blacks to be calling me a white man's whore and all this type of stuff. I'm prepared for all that. If that happens, I go where I'm loved. If I'm loved, first come, first serve, bitch. And I'm definitely on the prowl. Like I'm in a dating scene and stuff like that. If a white man want to snatch me up, okay, Asian bitch, I'm not finna keep hope alive and love a person while they hurt me. I'm not doing it. Hell no. I want the person to match my healthiness or be above it so I can have something to look up to, motivated. I don't have time for the BS. And fantasy wise, yes, of course I would want to date in my race, but I'm not finna, like I said, love you while you hurt me. I'm doing that. Whereas because we hurt each other on purpose, but get mad when we go to the next race. Exactly. I'm not gonna sit here and just keep hope alive. I would love to love somebody black son. Y'all know I'm saying. I'm talking about a grown man. Ain't no 5 pedos going over here. But yeah, that's so true. That's true. That is a truth. So, oh my gosh, and we don't talk about that enough. We don't. I'm not finna not love or date someone outside my race because this supposed to be because bitch y'all don't want me. Seem like, feel like that could be you. And it's just I'm not doing it. If that person could love me for who I am and I feel safe, I feel understood, I feel like they like me. They like me as a person. They like me as my personality, all that. Because people be focused on the love part. Do you like me? If you don't like me, we ain't besties and all that type of stuff. I can't talk to you about the ins and outs so you can really get to know me. If I can't cry on your shoulder, because I don't got time to be, sitting there stone faced all the time. Like, bitch, I'm goofy. Like, people get to see that parts of me. People be, see those parts of me. Whereas, my platform, well, not platform, but my page, channel, whatever, get a little taste of it on there. But if I can't share that with that person, if I can't feel safe about talking about shit I went through, nah. Or even be goofy together. If I can't show that side of me, because there's layers to you, layers to me. If I can't show all that, if I don't feel safe with that person, why am I there? Why are we here? If we don't feel safe with each other, we don't trust each other. That's one thing. The trust part too. I looking through nobody's phone. If I don't trust you like that, why are we here? I'm not doing it. You ain't gonna have me have high blood pressure, all that type of stuff. I'm not doing it. Nope. Fighting nobody over you. I'm not doing none of that. Never have, never will. No, babe. And why would you put me in that position? No. I'm not doing. So yeah, I've always been open to dating outside my race. If one felt strong enough, or they may have felt the same way, it's outstanding to date to date outside of race, which it can be. But I mean, hey, it's shit. It's exhausting dating inside your own race. It is. That shit, girl. And been on the healing journey. If you have even begun, probably I want to say begun the healing journey, and then you see someone that is less healed than you, you'll be like, damn. Cause like I'm just say for example, my old Facebook posts, I read them when I was going on my rants. I felt, cause I felt how I felt the anger that I had, like in my in my unhealedness, my trauma when I was ranting, girl. I didn't give a fuck what I said, and I felt it. I'm like, ooh, damn. I was angry. Like I was angry. I was hurt. I was distraught. I was all that. And I felt that, and I'm like, "Ooh, I'm happy because I can't. I'm happy I came a long way. I'm happy I decided to heal because I didn't want to bring that into shit. If I decided to be with someone, yeah, I was wanted to love me through it, but I wouldn't want to take out my issues on them. And then at the same time, I want to look at them as my savior. Putting that on, a lot of people feel so comfortable with putting that on their partner, and instead of that partner being able to love them, and have a chance to see them all in a good way, they look to their partners to be their savior, their therapist. No, that's not cool. That's not cool, and that's lazy as fuck. Go get your show that you love yourself enough to go work on your issues, not to put that on your partner. Your partner is not your partner's job to save you. It's not. It's not. Looking for somebody to be your white knight in shining armor, bitch. No. Do your own work. Show that you love yourself. I'm not gonna be with somebody that don't love themselves. But what? I can't make you love you. No, that's not my job. A lot of y'all would kill yourself in order to make somebody love you or force somebody to love you. That's never gonna work. That's never gonna work. You need to show that you love yourself to work on your shit, and then know how to be by yourself while you single to work on your shit. That's your time to work on trauma, your this and that. And no, ain't nobody gonna be perfect, but show that you try. You try to work on your stuff. You try that you care about yourself. That you're not just gonna give up. Like, why be in a relationship and you gave up on yourself? Be with somebody and you gave up. You just say, oh shit, I just gave them then. Ain't put nothing into the relationship. Like you ain't no fighter. I don't want to be with somebody that don't have light in their eyes. That you just have darkness in your eyes. I can't do nothing with you. You're not ready for me. You're not ready for me. And we need to start making people forcing people to be ready. Or to be at the place where if they're not ready, they're not ready. They're not gonna tell you that they love you. Stop asking these y'all. Choose yourself, girl. You know this person shows no action. A person really don't have to tell you that they love you. They can show you that. They can show you. Dead without action. This person give you no example of love or even liking you. They don't like themselves. They drink themselves into a drunken stool. They, always in fights. They going through your phone. They have trust. This type of like it's chaotic. A lot of y'all, and then a lot of y'all choose that. You can see the good guy. You don't feel like you're worthy, and you love drama to a point. You love drama. So I ain't. You feel that's your word. You feel that's your word. And a lot of time, I don't want to get too deep in that. I'm just saying, bitch. Bitch. Anyway, let me get off here and go. Give me something, and then I'll possibly come back on later. But y'all think about that. I want y'all to get in the comments and think. I don't know what I'm gonna name this live though. I don't know what I'm gonna name it. But make sure y'all like this when it becomes a video. Share it, discuss, and definitely subscribe.